Disclaimer: the following footage will reveal massive spoilers for the game Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. You've been warned. Hey guys, welcome back to another video where today I will be giving my review on Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. We have a lot to talk about in this video, so I think we should just get right into it. Now, I know what you're thinking. How are you about to give this trash game an 8 out of 10? Well, I'll tell you how. This game, despite what everyone says about it, is actually really good in a lot of ways. Because you can't really compare this to something like the Arkham games. Because while they are in the same universe, Suicide Squad is not an Arkham game. Like Clown Puncher 139 said about Arkham Origins Blackgate in that video, it's in the same universe, but it does not play like an Arkham game, so you cannot treat it as one. Now with that out of the way, let's just talk about said gameplay. This game, in my opinion, has really fun gameplay. Like the Arkham games, the combat can be as simple or as complex as you want it to be. Unlike the Arkham games, however, you use guns and have 4 different characters to play as. I understand that Arkham has multiple characters. I mean, you mainly play as Batman. And you level them all up individually and get new guns or whatever else you need to beat the game. As I said, this game does not follow the Arkham formula. It does its own thing as a looter shooter, rather than going the general classic beat 'em up route. So you really can't compare the two games. Or the Arkham game, sorry. However, you can compare it to something like Marvel Avengers or Gotham Knights. Like, tell me, would you rather have these or this? You might have said you'd rather have Gotham Knights, but I know damn well you didn't want this piece of crap right here. Anyway, with all that taken care of, now we can move on and talk about the story. This isn't going to be a full review on the story. I'll mainly just take bits and pieces and talk about them. In terms of this story, I actually found it to be quite enjoyable at times. Unlike most people who basically think that this is the worst written story that has ever come out of a video game, I actually find it to be really good. Not the most well written story, but still okay, you know? And yes, killing the Justice League was quite sad, but it's in the name, so I was just hoping we didn't kill Batman, but we did. Though I do think that everyone will come back in the future, like future seasons of the game, but I could be wrong. Also, this is off script actually. This isn't in the script, but Batman Arkham Videos found an Easter egg. It was just like with a bunch of calendars marked around the map, and if you take the dates and put them into like letters, it spells out "He will return," and the last calendar's date is marked with a bat symbol. So I do feel like that means Batman may have returned, and that Kevin Conroy might have done some extra voices. Anyway, let's get back on. Let's go check that video out. But yeah, let's get back on track, shall we? Some of the characters were a little bit weird, like Poison Ivy and Lex Luthor. And thing also, this is off script, but Lex Luthor wasn't really that bad. I don't know. I just found him to, like, especially his main version, like the one that we see first. He was just kind of a douche, but then again, Lex Luthor always is. And Ivy, or Poison Ivy, or whatever you want to call her, she was just way too violent for my liking. I don't know, like it was really weird. Anyway, back on the script. Jesus Christ. But that was generally the worst of it. The kind of the like multiverse aspect was also really cool to hear about, and the entire Justice League, like the entire Justice League, was just straight menaces. The Flash, dear God, have a hard badge. Come on, I can't wait for it. Say,
Did you get
did you get him?
You know it's gone to hell when you... Really?
Really? Why don't you just mail me the bullet?
Bring this to the help. Get out of my...
Well, hey there, sleepyhead. We've got an interrogation to get back to. Oh,
Coffee?
coffee. I want you to stay awake this time. You know, for the torture.
That is
All
disgusting.
we need is the sponge.
This...
Gruesome. And you're like, where did all my ammo go?
Yeah, he just ripped his
Would you look at
And
fucking heart out.
He did
He
have
did
a
have a
Two.
hard catch.
Oh,
And speaking of the league, how about we just quickly talk about their boss fights? The boss fights in Suicide
saying
Squad are
bang?
also really fun, though depending on
Guys,
the amount
Flash
of
is gonna be
people
too hard to
play with, it changes
hit.
the
Guys, you gotta complain about this in a
fight
fucking vlog. Guys!
but they would be really difficult, especially by yourself.
Jesus
So
Christ!
I want to quickly rank each fight from my least favorite to my most favorite. So let's do that right now. Number 5, Flash. Not that interesting of a boss, but not bad. Number 4, Brainiac. Repeat of the Flash, but with a lot that makes it even more fun. Number 3, Superman. Not too difficult, but it's a really fun boss. Number 2, Green Lantern. Actually really difficult, but obviously cannot be topped by number 1, Batman. Really terrifying stealth sections, but instead, you are the prey. And a good end fight, with the twist where the game makes you think you failed, and when Batman made Deadshot go to a different, mixer thing, by mimicking Harley's voice was awesome. And though his death was really depressing, and not a good way for this legend to go out, we do still get the great tribute to Kevin Conroy at the end of the credits. So, this is easily overall my favorite boss in the entire game. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is, in my opinion, a really good game. And I do recommend that you at least try it out. And I do hope that this video may have convinced you to even give the game a chance. You might not regret it. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, I hope that you would subscribe, because, I really would appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
Metropolis, this is Lois Lane. From all reports, it seems that Batman is gone. As Batman and as Bruce Wayne, everyone knew him. Everyone knew his voice. Always prepared, he left a communication with the Daily Planet in the event of... Well, it reads, "When I put on the cowl, it became a symbol. But I never stopped being Bruce Wayne, citizen of Gotham. Remember that we are all handed adversity in our lives. No one's journey is easy. It's how we handle that, how we help others, that makes us unique. That's what the Batman will always stand for. Metropolis will get through this. And Batman, goodbye. You will be missed, but never forgotten."